Hi, how you doing, guys? Thanks for checking out my video on how to clean the laser eye of a DVD player. Now I have this DVD player that it's a combo VCR DVD that I picked up and on my Sell Electronics online, and some discs are playing and some are not. So I want to clean the laser to make sure. Now you can use a disc cleaner. I don't have one right now, so I'm going to go right to cleaning the eye directly, and hopefully that will work. Now this is a Samsung model V4600. It's a combo unit. You can see it's a DVD and VCR. Now what I'm going to show you pretty much goes for any DVD player, so it doesn't have to be particular to this model. This is just what I'm using. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you're going to have to open up the casing. Now you want to look, every model is different. This one only has 3 screws. Some might have 4 or 5. You just got to check your perimeter and look for your screw heads. This one has 3. One in the corner, one in the middle, and then one on the other end. I already have them loose. They're just there so you can see. So let me take those out and then I'll show you how to open it up. Now these screws are always going to be really tiny heads. So you could get like a jeweler's screwdriver, they call it, or at your local hardware store they sell these little, that one's a Phillips head, this is a regular head. They're usually going to be Phillips head, and like I said, they're already loosened. I'm just going to pull them out. So you got one. They're little tiny screws, so don't lose them when you pull them out. Make sure you always work organized. I'm just going to put them all together on the side. So when I'm done, I don't go crazy looking for the screws. Okay, screws are out. Now all you're going to do, this table's a little slippery. I just go right here and lift up. Now you see when I lift this up, the whole metal plate kind of lift, pull, and it comes right off. And this is the side, it's all one piece. Place that on the side, and now you have access to your interior. VCR side, DVD side. One thing that's very important, make sure you're not plugged in before you start. For the reason of getting shocked and the reason of shorting something out and blowing out your whole unit. So do not be plugged in. Okay, now we got the DVD player here. The CD goes in. This is the tray that it sits in. And this black top needs to come off to access the laser eye. So if you just go on the side here with your little regular head, you can pull these tabs. They're kind of like clips. Just pop them. Now one side is loose. Okay? And then the other side, I go in from the top and just kind of pry them out and lift. One hand I'm trying to do it with. It's a little. Pop them off and you lift this piece off. All this is, see, now your disc sits in here. That's the tray that slides out the front. If this was in here, once it started spinning, the disc would shoot off. So all this is a top that holds the disc down inside the tray when it's going. This right here, this is the center of where your disc would sit on, and this is the laser eye that reads the disc. This moves back and forth, so as the movie goes, it slides out and reads your disc. The center piece right there, let me see if I can get you a close-up. Where it looks purple on lens and blue on lens, that's your laser. That also reads the disc. So that's what we want to clean. What we're going to use to clean it is rubbing alcohol. So a bottle of rubbing alcohol and just a little Q-tip, cotton and Q-tip. So this job, all the tools you need is rubbing alcohol, one Q-tip and your little screwdriver. You take your Q-tip, dip it in solution, the rubbing alcohol, and get it wet. And I like to just kind of dab it so it's not dripping, soaking wet. Then you take your damp Q-tip with the alcohol, and you're just gonna, don't force too much, just gently rub. Little circular pattern, back right on the lens. Just a little glass eye. It's gonna move, it's like it's on a spring. Don't force too hard, but just rub it. And then let it dry. One thing I should mention before you do that, it's always a good idea. I'll use like a damp wipe, baby wipe type thing that I keep around the house for cleaning. And you know, blow out this area. You can, if you have canned air, or just blow on it, wipe off the tray. Make sure there's no accumulation of dust in here that's gonna find its way back inside. So make sure the whole area is clean. You know, canned air, which is really good, comes with a little nozzle. You can blow out the whole interior first, clean it out good, and then clean your eye. Okay, so now that's cleaned, we want to put the top back on that holds the CD in place. It's real simple. Remember, you have your little tabs on each side, and they just clip in. So you just lay it there, line it up, and it snaps in. Simple. Make sure each side is snapped in. And again, that's what holds your disc in place so it doesn't shoot out. And then you're done. Clean. You want to put your cover back on. Screw holes go to the back, obviously. Now you see you have these little cutouts along the top. And then you have these little, oh, drop my screwdriver. Got these little tabs. So you kind of just want to go on a downward angle and let them sit in there. And once you got that in place, drop it down. Now you also want to look on your ends, because you're going to have, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Let me move this. You have these two little tabs. Squeeze them in. They're going to fall into the slots on the ends. So do that side. Flip it around. Squeeze that in place. Give it a little push down. It falls right in. Make sure your seam along the front here is butted up and there's no gap there. Make sure your metal went inside of these. Most units will have this little raised plastic edge, and if they drop in, and you should see your holes lined up, and it's back in place. Then you just put your screws, which hopefully you did not lose and kept them together. Put your screws back in, and you're all done. Go plug it in and give it a test. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped. Please check out my other videos. Like, share, subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you later.
Perfect.